Nikki, have you ever been rejected?
Yeah, like for jobs and stuff.
I've been rejected many times for many different things. And I do know that, like, sometimes when you find yourself on the cutting room floor, that magic was meant for something else.
Yeah. The whole when one door closes, two more open, whatever.
Or some such shit like that.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, Internet Historian on his wonderful Incognito Mode channel has released a video that is titled Rejected, no caps, period. And I feel like I'm getting a sense of, from the thumbnail, it had a bunch of different images from a bunch of different videos, it looks like. We might get some lost footage, some stuff that didn't make the cut for other videos that just wasn't up to what he wanted it to be, but in and of itself it was able to be brought together as a compilation of things. So I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully there will be some hilarious moments that I get to share with you. I get to share with you guys, brought by the wonderful and ever informative Internet Historian, and I'm ready for this.
All right.
Been waiting for like 10 days to watch this.
Yes.
By HelloFresh. Rejected. Rejected. What is rejected? What's that? You said a swear. Rejected. Unfunny joke. Rejected. Oh, I bet you thought that anecdote was pretty funny. Would be a shame if someone slipped it into the rejected folder. You're rejecting me? Me? Do you have any idea who I am? Because I don't. Please help. Will you be my mom? What if we kissed in the rejected clips and I never posted it?
Oh my god. Rejected.
Oh no. All this and more on this episode of In the...
Okay.
Assassination.
If someone was to hire someone to kill their wife, what would you call that?
Very ungentlemanly move. If you're going to kill your wife, you should do it yourself.
Yeah, that's what I always say. I'm pretty sure that you would instantly get put on a list.
For murdering your wife? Yeah, I'd have thought so.
I think so, yeah.
No. So if you look up, like, how to make a bomb, I reckon you might not necessarily be put on a list, because I think there are so many people that just want to know.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And also, there's so many reasons that you'd want to know that information.
Unclog
Not
the
to
toilet.
practically do it, but, okay, so Smarter Every Day might be looking up how to make a bomb.
I definitely Googled it before.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But if you looked up murder for hire,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you would instantly get put on a list for that one.
Probably. You know, the best way to cover that would be to make a video game called Murder for Hire.
Oh, yeah.
It's like when someone types in Hitman, there's like a load of Hitman playthroughs.
I wonder how much damage we could do by just instructing everybody, alright, go out now and look up this search term. Just to fuck with the NSA.
How to make pipe bomb.
Yeah.
Just watch it jump up in the
You know people have done this.
It's trending, boys!
Recently.
Another version of Hitman that's called, like, Craigslist Hitman. You have to meet some dude in a parking lot. They might pay you $500. You take the cash, and then you've got, like, a tire iron or something, and you've got to kill someone's wife, and it's not, like, super cool or whatever.
You gotta, like, dispose of the body. You gotta get, like, a hacksaw, a load of chemicals from, like, 3 different Home Depots.
It's just all the unsexy parts of a
Look
murder
at
for
this, he's
hire.
like-
Actually, I like this bleak Craigslist Hitman.
And he just feels bad after every job. And then he goes home and then he drinks and he's like, oh, great. I bought a bottle of bourbon. Now I've only got $470 left. Oh, count down till I have to do the next job.
Oh my god.
How do you fly, by the way?
Well, I'm 6'8". My method is I will arrive at the airport early, and I don't use the self-serve machine. I go straight to the desk. They look at me and they see my legs, and they go, "This poor man," and then they give me emergency exit row for free.
Oh. Here's an observation I've noticed about tall people. You tend to hang out together. You meet a tall person, their best friend tends to be a tall person too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think it could be. If I am talking to a girl who's like not tiny but like short girl height, say 5'3", if I'm walking down the street with her and we're having a conversation, literally cannot hear her because she's too far away.
Oh, no way.
Well, imagine if you were walking down a busy street, but you were standing, 2 feet apart.
Yes.
Instead of walking next to each other. You could hear, but you wouldn't be able to hear words.
She must also be outside of your peripheral vision.
Yes.
So you wouldn't know, like, oh shit, she's still there.
Yeah, so sometimes I'll just lose it.
I was gonna say, you would lose me all the time then.
Sometimes you just lose track of short girls. First girl I had sex with, she was 5'1". I came and found out she'd left 20 minutes ago.
Are there any other things with being really tall that you just sort of wouldn't ever, like, notice or think about?
What is pretty funny is I'll be walking down the street and I'll see, like, a freakishly tall guy.
Right.
And because our heads are floating above a sea of heads, we make this really awkward eye contact from 20 meters away.
Do you nod? Give a knowing nod?
But what I'll go, I'll see like a really, really tall guy, like someone who's bigger than me, and I'll go, man, what a freak. That guy's life must be hell. He looks weird. He doesn't fit in normal scenarios. And then we'll pass each other on the street, and I'll notice that I'm taller than him. And I'll go, that's what I look like, but worse. Yeah. Another thing is women think that I'm a lot more attractive than I actually am.
Right.
Like, I used to do this thing when I was single. I would love meeting girls when I was sitting down, right?
Oh.
I would talk to these girls, you flirt a little bit, whatever.
And they're like,
it's not really going anywhere, or maybe it is going somewhere. And then I would stand up and go and get a drink. When you watch their head go from making eye contact with you to just looking up at the roof, something changes.
No way.
Yeah.
What is that,
It's like a
Nikki?
cheat code.
Do you remember
What
those
is that?
prank
No idea.
channels where there would be
Couldn't
that
tell
guy and he's like trying to get some girl's number and then, she rejects him and then he jumps in the sports car and isn't it too late?
That's exactly what I do, but
Is she
I
trying
just
to
use
wear
my own
shirts?
legs.
Just make the vroom vroom sound with your own mouth, yeah.
People go, oh man, this guy's so handsome. I sit back down and the spell breaks. What the fuck is his six doing talking to me?
I'm going to be a customer, you're going to be the Adobe salesman.
I will remind you that I have 6 years in this professionally, but sure, go for it. Let's do this role play.
So, hello.
I'm on break.
No, you know what? I want to be a star. I want to be an Instagram star. How do I Photoshop my tits to be bigger? And I want to put someone else's face on my face.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds like you probably do want Photoshop. Free software is not going to take you there. I will warn you that there's only one way to really buy it if you don't want to pay for it monthly, and that's to just straight up buy Photoshop.
Right.
All the support in the world, 15 years industry-leading software.
Wow.
Anything you could possibly think of, you can do with this, and there will be a tutorial on YouTube to show you how to do it simply.
That sounds amazing.
Awesome.
How much?
$2,500.
That is ridiculous.
You pay for it once. You can install it on 10 different
I'm
devices.
turning 360 degrees, and I am walking. Anyway.
You can also pay $30 a month and have everything that Adobe has ever made.
That is outrageous. Do you work for Adobe? Is that what this is? How much commission do you get on that sale?
I don't even work here, lady. We're in line at the bathroom. I'm just a kid. Do you see a name tag on me?
That is a baffling amount of money for some zeros and some ones. Give me a discount. How much can you discount me from $2,500?
I
Oh
understand
my God.
thinking that's a lot of money as somebody who doesn't work in the industry and has no idea how much these things cost.
Well, I think it is a lot. It is a lot of money. I could buy a used Toyota for that.
You could.
Drive it through the front door of Adobe.
It's a tool of the trade.
Do you know how many kids in Africa I could save with that sort of money?
I'm sorry, remind me again what you were spending your time doing with this Photoshop software? You were making your tits bigger for Instagram likes?
I want to speak to your manager.
Feel free. He also is not Jonathan Adobe.
My tits look terrible at the moment. I gotta. You know what? I'm just gonna go get the surgery.
Oh,
Wow.
be proud of your tiny
I heard
tits.
this scary story that there's nothing good to eat in the fridge. What about the pantry? Empty.
Us every night.
Yeah.
Those are just rumors, fresh boy. Now finish your ramen and go to sleep. What's wrong, boy? Don't you like the microwave spaghetti? We heard about your problem. There's only one man who can help you. This looks like the place. There's a link. You made a New Year's resolution to start getting in shape, but you've been eating nothing but trash. I can fix this, but we're gonna have to get you a deal for 65% off, plus free shipping. And then
That's
I have
really
to do
good.
this incantation ritual. But I warn you, it's gonna save time and save money. Stand back. I'm not a professional chef, but this is gonna be a restaurant quality meal. How long will it take? I can have it done in 20 minutes. Or in some cases, even sooner, depending on the meal. Get meals delivered right to your door with pre-measured ingredients. Go to HelloFresh.com and use code IncognitoMode65 to get 65% off, plus free shipping.
The kitchen environment is very different. In a gastronomic kitchen, I think
Gastronomic
many people
kitchen?
don't realise this. It's a bit like an orchestra.
It is not like it. Fuck off. A kitchen is much like an orchestra. I mean, look, he's doing cool stuff. You can't deny that. But just, alright, calm down, Eston.
Just do cool shit. Don't add wank to it.
Yes, exactly.
What we do is like an orchestra in
Add
Premiere.
wank.
It's like the universe, innit? And everything is galaxy, but all the flavors come together as the planets. And we are all stardust.
Or Mother Energy.
Yes.
Look at the dessert menu as a collection. Each dessert should offer something.
Go on, say something about, like, you know, I think of it as the deep ocean. The fruit are the fish, and the plankton are the coconut seasoning. I think they're almost onto something, but they haven't actually figured it out. Pretension doesn't work. What they really are supposed to be doing is constructing a story. That's what people want. You know, you go to a restaurant and you want to tell people about it, and you want to be able to say some anecdote.
Yeah.
So you say, like, well, this particular pineapple, right, it was bred in this region of such and such.
Yeah.
But the problem with it is you can't bring it back to here because of the, you know, the customs duties or whatever. So instead it was snuck in through such and such, and then you create all this story around it, and that's what
also
makes it
too
interesting.
much.
But instead they go like the postmodern art route, which is like, oh, well, you know, this piece of onion represents my sadness. And you shut up.
Because I cried while I cut it. Oh, this guy's a Minecraft head, by the way.
Wow, that is
wow.
very... It's...
You know, sometimes you can go too Chad.
As things die and fall, because everything dies and falls in winter, it builds layers on the ground.
Shut up.
And all that's left on the ground are like seeds and twigs, and it's all very dark. You know, nothing's fresh on the dish.
I mean, like, it looks good, but...
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
It's an interesting idea, but there's a lot of like, alright, just maybe pack it in a little bit.
And from that point, we start exploring seaweed.
We start exploring the seaweed. Shut up.
No, sir, you eat it.
And this time of year, seaweed's awesome. The water's colder, the seaweed's really light.
Oh, I thought that was saffron. I thought he was just, like, dunking the shit out of a kilo of saffron.
They'd be like $6,000
Yes.
of the saffron.
Grab a big handful of it, or a pretty moderate handful. Just pump.
Holy fuck.
It's been buzzing how it changes from like changes color.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think once you get a couple courses in, you get comfortable. And when
You get comfortable.
But wait, here's again. Tay's gonna mix it up.
this doesn't really make sense.
Mmm.
Cool.
Sludge.
Basically,
But wait, it gets better.
so it looks like a spoonful of dirt.
They put dust on it.
Yeah, no, it does look like a spoonful of dirt.
You know, little things like that that gets diners re-engaging with each other.
Shall we
It's rich people
re-engage?
food, babe.
Look, I just want to take
And you're
my
still
wife that I
hungry when
hate
you
to a
leave.
$400 restaurant and not talk to her. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to print another receipt. I ate the bill.
Oh, philosopher.
Alright, the Philosopher's Stone.
Nice. Philosopher's Stone.
Capable of turning base metals, such as mercury, into gold.
Good.
It is also called the Elixir of Life.
I think it's supposed to make you smart, isn't it?
Immortal, I think.
Immortal? This stone does it all. I like it.
This Philosopher's Stone's starting to grow on me.
I'll take one, please. I was just wondering, how much is this cool-looking ancient stone?
It's me, Philosopher's Stone, eh? Oh, one of a kind. Not gonna find anything like it here in the old marketplace.
Is this the same Philosopher's Stone that will be able to grant me the ability to turn things into gold and give me eternal life?
Listen, how much mercury have you got at home?
Oh, loads, as every British man does.
Would you prefer to have a load of old gold instead?
Ah, yeah.
Because I can make this happen.
I love gold.
Anyway, £2.
£2.
£2.
Pretty good. I did see some expired camera film and an assortment of Barbie doll heads.
Alright, £1.50.
£1.50 for eternal life and as much gold
Can you
as
go
I
lower?
can drink.
Maybe
Yeah.
just a pound.
As much gold as I can
£1.20.
drink.
£1.20? You're having a laugh.
You're having me on, mate.
Does anyone own it? and then go on like a misadventure, or is it just one of those things that, oh wow, I really read that as something else?
Does the Philosopher's Stone only work when you put it up your butt?
It's a suppository.
It makes sense.
If you don't want to die, you just gotta hold it up there the whole time.
I've been clenching for over 1,000 years, but it's worth it because now I've lived long enough to have a Starbucks.
Just don't give a Taco Bell. It's all gonna go. You're about to lose your eternal life. Often expressed by a series of color changes or chemical processes. The instructions for creating it so you can make your own. What are varied. When expressed in color, the work may pass through phases of, I ain't saying that word aloud, just in case, albedo, sinitrus, and rubido. What the hell is rubido?
Turns out they're all slurs.
Uh-oh, goddamn rubidos. But in the Greek times, they used to say it with an A, and then that was fine. Rubido is a Latin word meaning redness. Okay, so that one means yellowness, that one means whiteness, and that one means blackness. So a little bit of black, a little bit of white, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of red, bubbly boo. Philosopher's Stone.
You've got yourself a Philosopher's Stone.
Once that's done, put it in inside you.
Someone add that to Wikipedia.
You get checked at the airport and they're like, what's this? I swear it's not drugs, it's just the answer to immortality. Yeah, we've heard that one before.
Oh God.
I'm trying to think of, like, what could be the most embarrassing thing to happen if you were famous. It would be something like you're walking down the street, you've got a briefcase with you, and it opens up, and just dozens of headshots fall out and start blowing into the street.
That is the most embarrassing thing you could... First of all, why does a famous person have a briefcase of headshots?
Of themselves, I guess. So they're like...
already famous. You're walking down the street, your briefcase opens, and all your NFTs fall out. People start right-clicking. Ooh, I would never recover from that one. No, crap! That'd be highly, highly shameful.
You're a multimillionaire, right? And you go, you know what? I'm gonna go help the poor. And so you buy a whole bunch of NFTs and print them out, and then just start, like, you, like, throw them from a tall building.
You give it to a dying child, and you'll be like, hey, you might not live to see it, but this is going to be worth a lot to your foundation one day. Hodl this. As your soul is going to heaven, you're going to see the rockets leaving for the moon.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, come on, that was funny, though.
Oh, fuck me.
That is so fucked up.
Yes.
You remember that Kylie Jenner ad with the Pepsi?
Now, that was a good ad.
You mean how ridiculous it was? You were saying it was effective Pepsi marketing.
Yeah.
What?
No, it was a terrible ad. I just think about, like, how bad it was on a regular basis.
Yeah. I've got a Pepsi in the fridge, but I keep it there in case the police ever come to my door. It's my safety, Bev.
Editing note. We didn't want to get copyright struck, so we found an interview where he said the lyrics, and then we just posted them over the music.
We are lions. We are the chosen.
Are there captions
That's smart
or something
to do,
for this?
though.
What do you mean?
What's the lyrics for this song? Some said never, but the never done come, and a year took our trust.
Oh, it's easy when you can fucking read the lyrics, yeah.
Hate's been winning, but the lovers ain't done. Ugh. It reminds me of the deep lyrics that you get with, what's that, Black Eyed Peas song?
Oh, it's all of them. Can you practice what you preach? Would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us.
Like, aren't they just embarrassed to just say things that are this facile?
They released a song titled Let's Get Retarded.
That was the only good song.
They did.
In this
Hold
concept,
on.
there's
Hold
no
on. Hold on. I had people argue with me. You were one of the people, dude. I was so mad.
No, because it got brought up somehow, and you were like, yeah. And I was like, that's not what it's titled.
Yes.
It started. And you were like, no,
it came
it's
out
not.
that way. It came out as a single.
Yeah, you can still find that online.
And then people were like,
yeah.
Wait a minute.
Because the
Y'all
lyric,
can't be playing this on the radio.
You were like, you looked up the lyrics, and will.i.am was like, in this scenario, there's like no sign of disrespect.
Right.
There's something like that.
I looked up what they were saying about it, and it was like, you know, it's not a sign of disrespect.
In the lyrics, he says that.
Oh yeah, but even in when they started getting backlash, they were just like, no, everybody, it's everybody. You know, we're not trying to exclude anybody, and it's just like. No, dude. But you gotta remember, this was only a few years after, like, the #1 single was "Oh, skeet, skeet, motherfucker."
We grew up in a wild time. We grew up in a just.
"Oh, skeet, skeet" was on the radio, and even back then, there were people that I knew who weren't pasty white mayonnaise loving white motherfuckers that were like, "Bro, I can't believe y'all white motherfuckers are so out of touch that they let us put Skeet on the radio." Even Dave Chappelle, like, a few months after it happened, was just like, how is this happening? Like, y'all are crazy. And yeah, so then these motherfuckers
Everybody in the comments are just topping out lyrics.
Oh, yeah. So, yes, this really did happen, and I have had literal arguments with multiple people.
In this context, it's right there. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I've had literal arguments with people online about this who claim that this never happened. Anyway.
Yeah.
I said no offense, fellas.
Yeah, it's true.
No offense to any retarded people out there.
Just screen cap that, tweet it, you know, with like a crying emoji.
Retire.
This is the only song I've ever cried to.
Come right away.
So she's doing a photo shoot
I've
in a
never
doorway.
seen this commercial.
Wait a minute, there's a protest. I just need to Tim Allen. Now he's inside. He was on the roof before. Oh, I'm so sick of doing the cello. Wait a minute, there's a protest? Blue hair.
Wait, what is she even doing?
She hates that photo. She hates
She takes her photography very seriously. You can tell from all the photos.
Hate it. Hate it so much.
Call fire when the fire was ice.
Help me out with that lyric. Some said fire when the fire was ice.
Is that what he said? I wasn't paying attention to the music.
I gotta tell you, here's one thing I am impressed by with this ad. The sheer choreography of that blue and red. It is everywhere. It is in every single... The one can over here.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention.
Look how much blue and red is on everything. It's very good coordination.
I didn't even catch that. What the fuck? Stop seeing stuff I don't see.
Yeah.
The Pepsi Max guy was in all black.
Blue and red bricks.
You're a lion.
Oh man, like a super heroine.
I'm leaving. You're not just gonna walk off the set, are you?
Hold my hair.
I just spent like 15 minutes.
Probably several hours.
Doing your makeup and you're just gonna leave? And she's just like, here, peasant, take my wig.
This is how she goes everywhere.
And then fuck your makeup. I would have had the policeman as red, because then you'd be like, oh, Coke or something. You know?
I don't think they can be that spot on about it.
You've never seen that ad? That's like,
Oh, that was an old one, though. I know exactly what you mean. It's got a vending machine in it. Do you think I'm not going to know it?
Fair enough.
Oh, God.
Look at that. Look at how much more they were able to convey in 30 seconds with this ad.
Vendo.
I don't speak Italian.
Yeah, just so he can reach the Pepsi. Wow, I've never seen that.
Damn, dude.
That's a great ad. That's a fantastic ad.
I love that he has to look at the side of it. The fuck is this? What is this blue can? Oh, it's Pepsi.
Is that Bud Light?
Yeah. Yay.
I forgot the fucking end of this thing.
I've
Mission
never
accomplished.
Seen that.
There I am. I'm with two of my mates and one of my mates' girlfriends. So there's four of us. And we're walking up this esplanade, I suppose you call it. And there's like restaurants on our left and on our right. I'm sort of looking at my phone and they've got ahead of me maybe 20, 30 feet. Next thing I know, someone kind of bumps me with their elbow very lightly, like just to get my attention.
Yeah.
I turn around and there's this guy and his three of his mates and they're all looking at me and one of them goes, "You dropped your wallet." And I went, "Oh, okay." And I looked down and he's holding an OK sign.
Got
below his
him.
waist.
Yeah.
And then he proceeds to punch me in the shoulder really hard.
Just some guy you didn't know, just some random dude.
Absolute stranger.
That's assault.
Yeah, and I'm like much smaller than all four of them.
Yeah.
And so I just said nothing and then turned around and kept walking. None of my mates saw it either.
Sure.
So there's like this thing that just happened. My dignity's been assaulted.
Yeah.
I was just seething. because there was just like nothing I could do about it.
Yeah, that would be infuriating.
Anyway, so for that reason, I am in the process of buying a gun, and I am going to shoot my useless friends who didn't help me at the time.
Hey. we just watched this.
Yeah,
this happened to me like on the weekend, right? From everybody who I had a chat with, they're like, "Oh, by the way, I saw Everything Everywhere All at Once."
I'm not going to watch that purely based on the title. I hate it already.
Every time someone would say, "Oh, it's so good," and I would go, "Oh, no, okay, I'll go watch it. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I'll go see it. I just don't want to know anything." You know, because I've been told the less you know, the better. Know nothing about it, and it'll be the best movie.
Great.
I make it all the way to the movie fucking theater. It's me and Her Story. The guy hands over these tickets that I booked online. And he goes, well, there really are a lot of big fucking spoiler movies coming out these days. What? Why have you said that?
That's so good. That's like you buy tickets to Marley and Me and you go, oh, I hate it when dogs die in films.
And I haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
It was like that sort of tone.
Yeah.
The guy kind of like tried to backtrack and he's going, oh no.
No,
and he picks,
yeah.
Again, trying not to spoil it. He picks this other movie that had a similar thing in it. And he goes, I was referencing this. And it's just like, for the next 30 seconds, I'm just sort of staring at him because he's going, oh, you know, you're in cinema too. And it's all white noise. Because I'm just putting the movie together in my head now. Sorry, I didn't hear anything you just said. Can you just say that again? Then I dejectedly went into the movie theater. And exactly the thing that he said would happen happened.
All right, cool.
Thank you, come again.
I've got to go now.
I'll go out my exit.
Should we call it there, or you want to go on?
Hello, Fresh. I'm Dad.
Is that how it's gonna end?
Wow. Dude.
Yeah, I heard the same thing about the movie, and I didn't know what to expect, and I didn't really want to know anything, and it was way different than I thought it would be.
I didn't know shit about it.
Yeah. I had just heard that it was really, really good.
All that I remember from even that title is the anything and everything all of the time.
Oh, the Bo Burnham.
Fucking Bo Burnham. That's what I feel like when people have been mentioning that around me, I kept thinking they were talking about that song because remember that song blew up after that movie.
No.
Yes.
No.
No, the Bo Burnham song blew up after the Bo Burnham movie came out.
Oh, yes. Yes,
and so I was like, that's not new.
Oh, okay.
Everybody keeps talking about
I
this
thought
song.
you were saying that the song came out. I was
no. I'm saying like after the Bo Burnham special, that particular part became really popular.
Yeah, because
and I
was
thought
like,
people were still talking about it. I was like, damn.
No, that's like a year and a half.
I know,
or something.
like
no,
it's not new.
No. Yeah, I mean, it was good. It just wasn't. I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know.
I think that it was fun. I think that we are in a weird place with media where there is just so much that it is harder now than ever to be exceptional.
Yeah.
Everything,
That's
even
true.
if it is just really good, is just that.
Yeah.
It's just really good, but
Yeah.
there's so much really good
Yeah,
shit.
no, I thought it was really good, but I guess I had just heard about it so much that I probably hyped it up and thought it was going to be something different than it was.
Well, it's just like for me, after Endgame, I've just watched Marvel movies other than No Way Home.
Yes. And just been like, meh.
No Way Home is the last superhero film I saw that made me feel anything outside of, hey, superhero.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's been it.
I saw somebody say something about Ant-Man and I was like, I mean, I really probably wouldn't even pick it if it was on like Netflix.
I love Paul Rudd. I mean, we have Disney Plus. I'm pretty sure it's on there now, but
yeah, I guess it wouldn't be on Netflix, would it?
No, but I just don't care.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
And I have hundreds and hundreds of dollars of comic books, and I just don't care.
Yeah,
I would much rather
if we were,
look through a comic I've already read.
When we didn't have access the way that we do now.
No.
You know what I mean? When we were kids.
The DVDs over there. That's what we had. And, me and my
VHS
cousin
tapes.
watched Blade 1, 2, and 3 9 times in a day.
Yeah, my dad would just be on. We would have a tape of like Terminator, and he would play it maybe like 12 times in a week, and I'm like, I can never look at this movie ever again.
Well, we were just talking about it last night. You know, we went for a little bit of a drive, and people used to just cruise in a car for fun.
Chad and I went on an old school date.
We went on an old school date where we just went around to a few shops. We got some food and a milkshake and just drove around.
Yeah.
And we were out.
Yeah.
And it was fun.
It was nice. Yeah.
And then we recorded a video for Nikki's channel.
Yeah, which turned out to be way longer than I expected.
Yeah, we recorded for like an hour.
Yeah.
But yeah, so movies like this that come out, if that movie had come out like 10 years ago.
Oh yeah, huge. I mean, it still is huge, but like it would have just hit differently.
It would have hit different. Things used to hit different because right now at this point, you can find anything. And even 10 years ago, you could find anything you wanted to if you just looked hard enough. There were plenty of pirated bootleg sites around then. You could literally watch anything for free.
Yeah.
But it is just so easy now. Instead of looking this shit up, trying to find where it is and researching it, it's just like, hey, just click here and you're good. Like, holy shit. It is so hard as a content creator. It is so hard as a musician, just an entertainer in any regard. You can't just be good. You have to be exceptional, and you have to be even more exceptional at marketing.
Yes.
So,
hey, bud. Hey.
Oh.
Can you stop doing that, please?
He's licking his paws. He licks his paws raw. But yeah, just like, Shorty, you gotta stop, buddy. But yeah, just like, I feel the same way about that movie. I think it was great.
Yeah.
It just like, there's been a bunch of great movies.
Yeah. As far as being rejected, these were funny clips.
These were funny clips. I thought that, which bit did I find to be the funniest? There was one in particular that just fucking killed me. The Adobe Photoshop one with Samito was very funny. And then his channel is Samito, right?
Samito.
Or something like that. The Philosopher's Stone bit killed me when they were talking about the stone being up their asses and that's how it actually worked. And then he was talking about...
I'm not surprised.
That you finally get Starbucks after all that time.
And Taco Bell.
And then Taco Bell, and it's like, you're going to die if that thing comes out, you know?
Yeah, and it's going to. It's going to.
Dude, that shit killed me. That is so funny. And then the homemade bombs when they were talking about making it trendy.
I thought that they were going to maybe, which I guess that it's smart that they didn't, but be like step by step, like, oh, well, what if you did this? And then maybe if you did that next. And it's like, well, yeah, there's good reasons they didn't do that.
Then him and JonTron were talking about the NFT donation to the kid. It's like, as your soul is rising, you'll see the stock.
The poor people and the dying children.
Oh my God.
The Philosopher's Enema.
Yeah, the Philosopher's Enema, exactly.
The Philosopher's Suppository.
Oh.
You guys are too much.
Yeah, very good stuff. Internet historian doing his damn thing. Y'all should give a like.
This is incognito mode, babe. This is like,
we don't know. We don't know
who this is.
I know that that's him. Damn it. I know that that's him. He's done a great job on this one. This was a great compiled, it's a compilation of gems that I understand why they got cut out of the original videos and everything, but he's compiled the mothership here.
Yeah.
You know, this is pretty badass. So give him all the love that you can. Internet historian, wonderful content creator, beautiful mind, and a handsome lad. We can all admit that, can't we? We're all comfortable enough to admit that.
I don't think we'll ever know.
But if you enjoyed our reaction, you could always give us a like, subscribe to the channel, even give us recommendations for videos you want to see us react to in the future, just like this one. Thank you for this suggestion.
You can leave your requests down in the comments on our Discord, on our Patreon, or on our Twitch, where we go live every Friday.
And we go live on this channel all the time. And if you want to check that out, subscribe. Like I said, you'll see us playing games, just hanging out, doing whatever it is we feel like live streaming. We even went to the zoo one time.
Yeah.
So tune in for that. Thank you for watching this, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you guys.